So here are 3 steps to finding companies to invest in. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another video about stock investing. Today I'll give you 3 steps to finding companies to invest in. If this is your first time on this channel, my name is Phil and I put out videos like this every single weekend. So make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about stock investing, and if you like this video and find it helpful, make sure to press the like button. So in my 3 tips for beginner investors video, if you haven't watched it yet, I'll put a link to it in the description below this video. One of the tips that I gave you was invest in companies you understand. You know, in companies with products or services that you're familiar with. That's at least what I did and what worked for me, and that's why today I'll use myself as an example and give you 3 steps on how to do that and find companies you can invest in. Step number 1. Make a list. So the first thing I did years ago when trying to find out what my first investment would be was to write a list of what kind of stuff I like spending my money on, or stuff that I enjoy doing in my free time. So I started writing down stuff. I like listening to music, watching movies, playing video games, and suddenly I realized, this is it, video games. I loved and grew up playing video games and still do to this day. I know a whole lot about the gaming industry. You know, I've been playing video games since I was 6 or 7 years old. I knew what games were good, bad, which companies made these games, which companies was definitely going to sell a lot of copies of a particular game, what gaming franchises was popular, and so on. Step number 2. Find out if a company is publicly traded. So the next step was to find out if the company that developed and published my favorite games was a publicly traded company. You know, there are a lot of big companies out there that are actually not publicly traded. So if you have a company in mind that you're not sure if it is publicly traded, make sure to check out how to do that in my How and Where Do You Look Up Stocks video. Again, I'll put a link to it in the description below this video. You can also go directly to the company's website and find the investor relations page. You can try to look up the company on the SEC's website, which are places that I've talked about in my previous video. And this is basically where publicly traded companies provide important information about the company that investors can use when trying to decide if they want to invest in that company or not. Step number 3. Research. When I found out that the company was publicly traded, it was time to start with the research, finding out if the company is worth investing in or not, look at the company's competitors, and so on. You know, many times you might think that the company that makes your favorite product is the best investment until you start doing some research and find out that other companies in the same industry are doing a better job, which is not a bad thing because, well, you found a better place to invest your money. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, I would really appreciate it if you give it a like. And for more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and talk to you next weekend.